Welcome to the Public Information Center for the new Innisfil Heights Sewage Pumping Station 2. This is a Schedule B Class Environmental Assessment. The purpose of today's Public Information Center: to provide residents, rights holders, and other agency stakeholders with information related to proposed locations and design aspects of a proposed new sewage pumping station that will be located on 5th Sideroad between Innisfil Beach Road and 7th Line, servicing the Innisfil Heights Economic District. To outline the Municipal Class Environmental Assessment process. To present the study area, purpose, and objectives of the Class EA. To present the problem opportunity statement for the project along with alternative solutions. To receive feedback on the evaluation of alternatives and recommended preliminary preferred solution. To outline the project's next steps and proposed schedule. Background of the Class EA process. A municipality is required to conduct a Municipal Class EA before this type of infrastructure improvement project can proceed to construction. A Municipal Class EA follows an approved planning process designed to protect the environment and to ensure compliance with the Environmental Assessment Act. The purpose of the Environmental Assessment Act is to provide for the betterment of the people of the whole or any part of Ontario by providing for the protection, conservation, and wise management in Ontario of the environment. The term environment is broadly defined and includes the built, natural, socio-economic, and cultural environments. The process requires the evaluation of potential solutions and design concepts so as to select a suitable approach that will address the problem opportunity but also keep impacts to a minimum. Based on the scope of this project, the new Innisfil Heights Sewage Pumping Station 2 is being planned as a Schedule B Municipal Class EA project, which will complete phases 1 and 2 of the Class EA process. The Municipal Class Environmental Assessment describes the process that in-services must follow to meet the requirements of the Ontario Environmental Assessment Act. This Schedule B project will complete phases 1 and 2 outlined in this flowchart. Study purpose and objectives. Purpose. In-Services Utilities, Inc. completed a Master Servicing Plan update in 2018, which identified wastewater servicing strategies to accommodate the population and employment growth outlined in the Innisfil Official Plan. The purpose of this Class EA is to identify a suitable location for the proposed new Innisfil Heights Sewage Pumping Station 2 to be located on 5th Sideroad between Innisfil Beach Road and 7th Line in the town of Innisfil. The sewage pumping station will receive flows from the Innisfil Heights economic area and directed to the Lakeshore Wastewater Treatment Plant. Objectives. Number 1. Satisfy the Schedule B Municipal Class Environmental Assessment process. Number 2. Provide infrastructure capacity and flexibility to meet future capacity demands identified in In-Services Master Servicing Plan update. And number 3. Minimize environmental impacts and other impacts, including natural and socio-economic. Study background. As part of the Master Servicing Plan, various alternatives were examined in order to provide servicing for the first phase of the Innisfil Heights Economic District expansion, an area designated as a strategic settlement employment area. In order to promote, facilitate, and maximize the planned expansion of this area, the Master Servicing Plan identified that a municipal sanitary sewage collection system is required. The Master Servicing Plan identified Alternative 6, Option B, as the preferred option. Alternative 6 establishes a sanitary collection system connected to the Lakeshore Wastewater System via Innisfil Beach Road and 20th Sideroad for the first phase of development up to the year 2031. As part of this alternative, several sewage pumping stations were identified along the sewer route, including the new Innisfil Heights Sewage Pumping Station 2. Study area. The study area is defined as the overall area bounded by the east and west side of 5th Sideroad between Innisfil Beach Road and 7th Line on which a new sewage pumping station can be located to best service the strategic settlement employment area. Problem Opportunity Statement. Identify and develop a preferred solution location for the new Innisfil Heights Sewage Pumping Station 2 on 5th Sideroad to meet the future capacity requirements of the strategic settlement employment area. Existing environmental conditions. Various studies have been completed to determine existing environmental conditions as well as to identify any potential impacts the alternative solutions pose to the environment within the study area. The studies looked at the natural, cultural, and social environments. The observations of these studies are further outlined herein. Alternative solutions. 3 properties have been considered in the review of site alternatives, with a total of 6 alternative locations being considered for the sewage pumping station location. Only properties currently zoned as Industrial Business Park and considered to be part of the Innisfil Heights Strategic Settlement Employment Area were considered as alternatives. The site alternatives consider an area larger than the actual footprint of the future sewage pumping station site. This allows consideration to determine the best location for the footprint based on preliminary design aspects, including soil, property owner considerations, and the specific evaluation of the site footprint. Alternative 1 is located at 3575 Innisfil Beach Road. Alternative 2A, 2B, 2C, and 2D are located on different portions of 7131 5th Sideroad. Alternative 3 is located at 3560 7th line. Alternative 1, Site Characteristics and Potential Constraints. This slide presents the site location for Alternative 1 at 3575 Innisfil Beach Road. The site characteristics and potential constraints are provided, outlining technical, environmental, social, and cultural considerations. Alternative 2A, Site Characteristics and Potential Constraints. This slide presents the site location for Alternative 2A at 7131 5th Side Road. The site characteristics and potential constraints are provided, outlining technical, environmental, social, and cultural considerations. Alternative 2B. This slide presents the site location for Alternative 2B, located at 7131 5th Side Road. The site characteristics and potential constraints are provided, outlining technical, environmental, social, and cultural considerations. Alternative 2C, Site Characteristics and Potential Constraints. This slide presents the site location for Alternative 2C at 7131 5th Side Road. The site characteristics and potential constraints are provided, outlining technical, environmental, social, and cultural considerations. Alternative 2D. This slide presents the site location for Alternative 2D, located at 7131 5th Side Road. The site characteristics and potential constraints are provided, outlining technical, environmental, social, and cultural considerations. Alternative 3. This slide presents the site location for Alternative 3, located at 3560 7th line. The site characteristics and potential constraints are provided, outlining technical, environmental, social, and cultural considerations. Evaluation. Each of the alternatives were evaluated based on the potential impact to the study area environment: physical, natural, cultural, and socioeconomic. The evaluation is presented in a table or matrix to provide a simplified visual comparison. No impact, negative impact up to positive impact. An increased number of larger circles indicates that an alternative has increasing positive impacts and fewer negative impacts. Evaluation of alternatives. The evaluation matrix provides the results of the aforementioned evaluation. This slide examines the potential impact of each alternative in consideration of the technical environment and natural environment. Evaluation of alternatives continued. This part of the matrix evaluates the cultural and social environment as well as the economic environment. Based on the results of the evaluation, Alternative 2C has the most positive impacts on the environment. Preliminary recommended solution. Given the results of the preliminary evaluation, it is proposed that Alternative 2C, located at 7131 5th Side Road, be selected as the recommended solution. Steps and proposed schedule. Following this PIC, we will receive comments until August 4th, 2022. We will then review the comments and incorporate the comments and feedback received. Following this, we will select the preferred alternative and finalize the project file report. The next step is to issue the Notice of Study Completion and provide the project file report for the final 30-day public review and comment period in fall 2022. We will address and incorporate any comments. If no notice of proposed order is received from the MECP, we will proceed to preliminary design in winter 2022. Your comments are important to us. Comments may be sent to the study team by email or regular mail. Public input is encouraged throughout this process and will be given consideration during the planning and design of this project. Please send your comments to Mrs. Jenna DeGrood or Ms. Priya Balgobin at the addresses listed on this slide. The deadline for comments is Thursday, August 4th, 2022.